Hey, what are you doing here? Doesn't matter. Well, since I got you here, let's talk about the movie The Irishman. Alright, let's get at it. This review is sponsored by Kinda Fit, Kinda Fat. Alright, before we get started with this movie review, I just want to thank Professor Sieber, all my classmates for making this year this semester, even though it went online, a great semester, and it was fun as well. For seniors, congratulations. Good luck in your future. For people that I am graduating with, hopefully next year, we got this. So let's get at it. All right, to begin this movie review off, our audience, I should say, is basically the future classmates that are going to take organized crime, but also to you guys as well, because obviously you watch the movie, but you will also be watching my review, and we'll be watching each other's. So I just want to address you guys and say I really like this movie, even though it was 3 hours and I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to watch this. I thought it was a really good movie. The movie itself, even though it dragged on, got most of the parts of the book, if not all. Obviously, it skipped out on the university part. Obviously, when he went to the circus, he worked for that, and then he had events happen over there. It skipped out on that, but even though it was 3 hours, it got the good amount of facts and stuff that happened in his real life. What I was disappointed to not see actually, was that they only briefly talked about his 411 days in combat, but it didn't go into scope. It didn't show like what he went through itself, because we don't know. Some of us don't know what it's like. So it was kind of like disappointing to see like they didn't add that in, but they brought in so much detail that it was, I want to say it was just eye-opening, and to see what the mafia is actually really about. But in our organized crime class, we see that there are many different cases. I know my arson case that I have, that I did my report on, actually showed the Bono family and talked about La Casa Nostra, and as well, that showed in the book. And it was just really cool to see that whatever case you have relates back to this movie, or people in the movie somehow. And that actually was like really cool. One part of the movie that was not in the book that made it a little bit more Hollywood was obviously it was the actors. The actors did a great job, but was some of the people in the movie didn't know like this, like the term or like the slang. So like my favorite moment / funny moment in it was when they talked about using the candy to blow up the cars and all that, and one of the guys is like, "What is candy?" And he's like, "It's dynamite." And then all of a sudden you see dynamite explode. That myself was like my favorite part of the movie. But what was different was the bakery scene with his daughter. I didn't remember that. Maybe it was in the movie, maybe it wasn't. I myself don't remember that, but I found that different. That was like a Hollywood's own touch to it. Maybe it wasn't in the book, maybe it was. The setting of the house was different because they talked about the long driveway, the dirt driveway, and all that. But they got it spot on. Talked about like the rug, the carpet, the floor where they put it all down and then rip it back up again, just to dispose of the body. But that was different in some sense, but it was okay. But overall, the movie was so great. I give it 5 stars. I like movies. I could literally do movie reviews all the time. But it was such a great movie that I have to give it like 5 stars, even though it took 3 hours to watch, and I was waiting for it to end. But the book itself, I thought, was 4 out of 5, like 4 or 5 stars. The movie was 5, and it was just I think it was just opening to like the fact that this is what organized crime is. It shows different aspects of it, but we're only seeing just a little bit. We're not going to experience it unless we are in an organized crime group, but it shows a different world that we don't see, but others see in like Philadelphia, New York City, New Jersey, stuff like that, where big cities are and there's more crime into it. Like you could have one in Albany and we don't even know about it. But it's just cool to take this class, see what organized crime is, and then possibly see what it is, look at it through the outside world as well. So, but my name is Lucas Steele, if you guys didn't already know, to future classmates. My name is Lucas Steele, and this is my movie review for The Irishman, Frank Sheeran, and there you go.